is Abby Gomes, and today I'm going to be introducing my reader response for section 3, and that is on Horace the Fox in the City. I found this book to be so fun to read, and I think has a really great message behind it. So I'm going to jump right into it with the summary. Horace the Fox in the City is about a young fox who at 9 months old is forced to leave his family which in the forest and go to the overwhelming city. He encounters a ton of challenges, and he is guided by another older, wiser fox named Charlie Boom, who helps him adapt. Through all of his experiences, he learns the value of community and the importance of trusting others, and he ultimately gains confidence to live and flourish in the city. The story of Horace is one of growth, adaptation, and resilience. It's illustrating how overcoming challenges can lead to a personal transformation. This is more a novel rather than a picture book, which makes it different from the other earlier ones we touched on. There isn't a lot of visuals to talk about with the book. The only visual that is really prevalent is the front cover. But even that, the front cover is pretty basic. It's just a fox, and it says Horace Fox in the City. So there's not a ton of visuals given. I do think that there's so much descriptive wording in the book, and because it's a novel, obviously there's a lot more words to gain the imagery that you're supposed to have in your head while reading it. So there isn't a ton of visuals, but I do think that doesn't harm the book really, because you still get a pretty good sense of what the author is trying to get you to see. Genre, I would say that Horace the Fox in the City is definitely fiction. It is around the middle grade fiction category and fantasy for sure. It blends real world settings with talking animals, so it's definitely why we're leaning more on the fiction side. As for favorite quote, a passage that stands out to me is Horace has never seen so many lights, so many people, and so much food all in one place. His nose twitched with excitement, and his stomach gave an approving growl. This moment kind of encapsulates Horace's awe with the city and sensory overload almost, because there's just so much going on around him. It vividly portrays his naive enthusiasm and sets the stage for the adventures and misadventures that follow. So there's more in the beginning of the book, and it's him just like when he first arrives in the city and he sees all that's going on, and it's definitely super exciting, and it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the book. Now for the book's strengths and weaknesses. Some of the strengths has an engaging protagonist. So Horace's innocence and determination makes a relatable and endearing character. It also has a very humorous narrative. The story balances a lot of tension with humor, making it accessible and enjoyable for young readers. So although he's going through a lot, there's a lot of humor throughout the book that keeps it engaging for readers. Also, the urban exploration, from an animal's perspective, it's kind of funny to watch him go throughout the city. It definitely also has a very big themes that are very relatable for younger children. There's themes of community as he struggles to adjust to city life. He meets several animals that help him find his way. This is a great example of friendship and how that can help you through and face your challenges and you're not alone kind of thing. I think that it just has a lot of examples of community and the importance of that, and I think that's a very big strength without this book. Weaknesses for the book is that there's kind of a shift between the lighthearted beginning and the darker themes that follow for sensitive readers. So because it's very lighthearted in the beginning, that we get into some deeper themes towards the end. And then character development, while the main characters are well crafted, some supporting characters could benefit for a deeper development. So yes, we focus a lot on Horace the Fox because he is the main character, but I would love to see a little bit more from the supporting characters. For a classroom application of this book, because this book is a little older level, because it's more a novel, I would recommend doing a writing assignment that goes with it. I think a fun writing assignment to do with it would be to pick an animal of your choice and do what your adaptations would be for the city. So this whole book was about him adjusting and the idea of community helping him out. So I would encourage students to choose an animal and write out what they think they would do, what their troubles would be, what they could be good at, and see how they would adjust themselves to a city after moving away. But overall, I really found this book to be super interesting, and I really enjoyed reading it, and I think it would be great to use in the classroom, as it displays a lot of themes of community and perseverance and things of that manner. So, yeah.